What's up, people? Day 3 of the weekly challenge. I am your host, Rob Barrington, back from an amazing vacation to the lovely country of Peru. Uh, we walked all the way up and down Machu Picchu. We didn't take the 88-day trail, but we did our work, and we were awarded with a really special vacation and wonderful views of an almost unbelievable sight. So I will leave you guys with that. I'll probably talk about it more as the weeks go on. But a memorable trip, and we are now back to business, energized and ready to roll. And we're going to open this hand two spades, folks. I hope you did. When I asked you in the last session, what would you do with this hand? You are in first seat. You're vulnerable, but so is everybody else. And you have two of the top three honors. It's not the best shaped hand, right? We don't love being 6-3-2-2, but we can't be that picky, folks. Our partner did an amazing thing. Please tell me, folks, why is partner's 3-spade bid mandatory? It is because of this situation, folks. Look at what happens if we give this player more room to talk. In fact, if it goes 2 spades double like it did, we happen to know, if I can actually get to the auction here, we happen to know as I misclick, I'm looking over here. We happen to know that this is forcing. It's 100% forcing, right? So partner absolutely is if they pass, is going to be allowing East to bid. What do you think East is going to choose? They're probably going to choose hearts. They have a 9-card heart fit in the East-West hands, and if they discover that, they may be able to outbid us, and they may figure out that it's right to outbid us when our partner raises to 3 spades. And if you can think about what we talked about in the last session specifically, the law of total tricks, partner knows we have 9 spades. They compete to the 9-trick level. They do it right away because they deprive East of showing and revealing that they have a nice, very nice club fit. All right, so in this situation, heart fit, 9-card heart fit. All right, so here we're winning in dummy. Obviously, we probably would have won the ace just to kind of conceal that we have the queen. But in this case, we misclicked as I went through. I'm going to play a spade to the queen and hope it survives. We could have played a spade to the 9 and kind of guessed this as a king jack third to my right, which with the double of 2 spades could certainly be happening. But honestly, Jack Doubleton can be to my left as well. As it turned out, it would have been right to play low to the 9, and that's the situation where we can be very thankful that we're not playing match points. The extra trick, let's hope they don't rough that. Too bad. Yeah, and now we're just going to lose a couple hearts and a couple diamonds. And that's fine, folks. We tried to kind of get the most out of this, and the only way we're going to get the most out of it is when we take the super deep finesse in the trump suit. When we don't do that, we just don't have enough time to get rid of our losers, which are those red cards. And here we're just going to rough. And that is down 1. Let's take a quick peek, folks. Once we decide to play a spade to the queen instead of a spade to the 9, we're just down, I think. Right. So there's our opening lead, and take a look. It's going to show, yeah, we're definitely going to make it if we take the deep finesse. And there it is. we need to either play the 10 from dummy, or we need to play the 9, cross back over, and then take another finesse. Although that would be interesting. We might not have been able to do everything from that point, but we needed to kind of play the 10 from dummy, and then we're 100%, right? Because now what do? Well, if they cover, we can cross back over, do some damage that way, and also we are going to be able to just take one more trick in this. We won't lose any spades. As it turns out, we probably won't be able to get all the pitches we need because we have to use the clubs for transportation. That's why we're not taking an extra trick, right? We're still not going to be able to pitch away our red cards, but we're going to be able to solve the spade suit, and that's what we want to do. All right, folks. So down 1, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with 9 trumps playing for just kind of a reasonable break and the king on side. As it turns out, we could have done better. But what are we going to do on this one? 2 hearts pass to you, folks. Make your call. Make your call. I hope you're passing. I see no possibility of making game when partner has 5 to 10 points, right? That's their week 2 bid. And look at their hand. They actually have 10 points, folks. Can we make a game? What do you think? It doesn't look like it, right? If they get a diamond on the table pretty quickly, which they're probably bound to do, we're only making 9 tricks for sure. We know the ace of spades is not with East because they made their opening lead of a low spade. So it's so unlikely that they're leading away from an ace that we just discount it. And there's their play, folks. There is a good robot play. Set up your diamond trick before they get those clubs on the table. We're going to play heart to the king. Wow, we might lose 2 hearts also. My goodness. Thank goodness we stayed in 2, folks. What we really hope for in these situations, what we're dreaming about, is the opponents getting in there. Wow, ace jack fourth is on our right there. Amazing. Let's hope they have 4 clubs. Might be able to pitch that spade. Oh, actually, all they need is 3 clubs. Let's go. Boom, boom. We're going to make 2 on that one. All right. All I'm doing there, folks, is just trying to get rid of the spade before they take their ace, and they have failed to do that. Now I can just draw one more round of trump. They're always getting that jack 9 by sitting over the 10. It's really a terrible situation, but I was interrupted in my thought process there. But the dream scenario with this hand, the absolute dream with the hand we just played, is that it goes 2 hearts, pass, and that left-hand opponent decides to do something weird. Maybe they balance with a double and they find a spade fit, or a lack of a spade fit for that matter, and we have a 5-card trump holding. Maybe they find clubs. We're not unhappy when the opponents bid. But when they don't and we stay low, we get to just go plus 110. I would guess the robots figured this out and made this same sort of decision. But at this moment, look at this. We should not be making this, right? We should be down 1 from this point for sure. They allowed us to make it by hesitating to take their last spade trick. And once they did that, folks, we were sitting pretty, right? We get to play a spade to the king, ace of hearts, and look at that. Sorry, heart to the king, ace of hearts. They have jack 9 sitting over that 10, right? So they're always getting 2 more tricks. They cash their diamond, but their biggest mistake, not getting their spade trick. Because now, knowing they have natural trump tricks after this point, we just need to play some clubs, right? As long as this player has 3 of them, we'll give them their natural trump trick, but we get to play a loser on a loser. King of clubs, pitch that losing spade. The heart trick is always theirs, and now they just get 1 more, and that's making 2. So rare mistake by Mr. Robot there. Make your call, folks. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts to you. This is your chance to have a great success. What bid do you make? What will it mean? Excuse me. I'm just getting back to action after vacation, so I'm a little, dehydrated. Coming down from high altitude, high in the Andes. Amazing. Remember the rule number, I don't know what rule it is. It is a great rule to remember. After our side preempts, every double we make is penalty. We know exactly what our partner has. They have a bad hand and 6 cards in the diamond suit. When they overcall 2 hearts, we know they're not making 2 hearts, right? That's number 1. We may, in fact, have the best hand at the table, but we also know that we're not going to be forcing partner to bid. We're not going to be like, hey, partner, I know you have this exactly. Tell me more. No. This is, you're going down, buddy, and guess what? I'm going to leave my partner's suit. We're going to establish one of those diamond tricks over there. Oh, you're going to draw some trump? Well, yeah, we'll take that ace of hearts, and we're just going to go tap, tap, taparoo in those diamond suits. Wow, partner's preempt was disgusting. You stink, partner. Just kidding. Wait. Whoa. Let's count this, folks. Dummy had 1 heart. Our partner just showed 2, which means the Claire started with 5, the exact number that we had. This could be really bad if they're going to be taking some tricks in the club suit, but luckily our partner has that king of spade, and here comes that taparoo. Yeah, yep. Well, I think we're going to overruff this. We're actually going to play the ace of spades now, and then we're going to play the king of clubs. We know they're going to win that ace over there. We just happen to know that we get at least 1 more of these tricks, but it's only going to be 200. We can't get out of our own way on this one. Even if they can always end up just end playing us on this one, but our spots are just so good on this one that we are now just that plus 200, and that's a reasonable score with the cards we have. What else could we do with this hand, folks? They came pretty close to making it, I got to be honest. But what else could we make? Yeah, pretty much nothing, right? I mean, we can't make plus 200, excuse me. We can make some diamonds probably, right? We lose we would lose 2 diamonds. We would lose no spades. We lose 1 heart and a few clubs, right? We could probably make 2, maybe down 1, which is minus, right? Going plus 200 is a gift, right? And that's how we get partner to stop as well. Partner is almost never going to bid again unless we force them when they've made a preemptive bid. But absolutely in this situation, when it goes 2 hearts, if we don't double, a less experienced partner might decide to do something if they're looking at let's say a void in hearts, right? But they're not supposed to. The double certainly says this is for business. And with these sorts of hands, you expect to beat 2 hearts almost always. They did pretty well, and they came pretty close, but not quite enough. Let's see what we have tomorrow, folks. Board 10. Our last chance to excel for the week, and finally we're getting some good hands toward the end of this set. We started out with literally the worst hands, like an average of 4 or 5 points throughout the first 5 or 6 boards, but now we're doing some stuff. I like our results today. We'll see if they hold up for wins or losses, and I will see you for the last chance to excel, which is tomorrow. Boards 10, 11, 12. Let's do this.